Now here I have two of PGYTECH's latest backpacks. This one here is the OneGo Air and also the OneMo Lite. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you guys know I'm a big fan of the OneMo backpack. It's pretty much been my daily bag for the past couple years. Now PGYTECH actually sent me these bags a couple weeks ago, but I didn't want to put out a video right away. I wanted to actually put them to the test. I've been traveling recently, so I wanted to actually take this with me on my travels. So I was able to take the OneMo Lite with me when I traveled to Denver for work, and then also most recently went to Chicago and I brought this one with me, the OneGo Air. So in this video, let me show you guys what I've been putting in these bags when I travel. And the first bag we'll go through is the OneMo Lite. And like I talked about, the workhorse bag that I've been using for the past couple of years as far as more of my daily carry is this one, which is the original OneMo. Now, as you can see with the difference in size as well as the name of the bags, this is a 22 liter, the light version of this one. This is a 22 liter. This one here is a 25 liter that's also expandable to 30 liters. So before we jump into the light bag, just want to show you one of the main differences here as far as the capacity goes. Of course, you can see it's a little bit bigger. The OneMo is a little bit bigger, but the main difference on the capacity is this front pocket right here. On the OneMo bag, this original one, this front pocket opens up all the way down. And as you can see here, it does expand out. So it gives you a lot more room here in the very front. Now, while this flap may not seem like a lot, the storage space it expands to is a big deal. I put a lot of clothes in here if I have to travel, but more importantly, if you have something like this is a full-size gimbal, a Ronin SC. You can actually fit this without breaking it down right in the very front. And there's actually a little pouch here on the very front that can hold it. And there you go. You can actually carry a full-size gimbal in the very front pouch. So that's not including the stuff that you're already going to put inside of the back where the camera goes. This is just that front area. Now on the OneMo Lite, we actually still have that front pocket. It's just not fully expandable out like it is on the OneMo. As you can see here, this only goes about halfway and it does fold out just like that. And you actually could still store a gimbal within here. You just have to assemble it, break it down a little bit more because the pocket goes all the way down here. It just doesn't pull all the way out like this one does. And when I did travel with this to Denver, I did bring my RS3 with me and I just basically broke the gimbal down, took it all apart, and I was able to put all those pieces in the front here, where here on this one, like I said, it's a little bit bigger, it's expandable, so you don't have to break down certain things like a gimbal if you wanted to expand this whole front part out. When it comes to camera side access, on the light version, we have one side access here, where on the OneMo, we actually have dual access. So there's a top one right there, as well as a bottom one where you more likely will have your camera. So dual access as far as the OneMo goes. You have single access here on the OneMo Lite. The top one looks the same, but it's actually just a pocket for some of your accessories. On the other side of the bags, we have these really large, deep pockets, which I really like. One of the things I complained about on one of my previous bag reviews was that you weren't able to tighten up some of these pockets on their bags. Here, which I really like on the PGYTECH ones, you can carry things like this, small tripods, selfie sticks, and put them in this pouch right here, which can be tightened down. So if you have a really small tripod, water bottles, or anything like this, which I carry a lot of these sticks, you can still keep that in there and feel pretty secure with it in here compared to some other bags out there that don't have that. Some of them just have that magnetic clasp here, which does not keep a lot of your stuff secure like the PGYTECH ones do. When it comes to the back of the bags, I actually do like the update they did here. It's just small things that you notice after a while. They gave you a little bit more channels here on the back versus the original one. These deep channels really help, especially when it's hot and humid out there. It just gives you a little bit more breathing air room in between on your back, where here they didn't really give deep channels, so definitely was an improvement seeing on the new Lite. They both have that middle strap, so if you wanted to carry your bag on top of a separate luggage, you're able to do that. Just put this sideways and that luggage handle will go right through. They have that on both bags. The one thing I do like about PGYTECH, and a lot of bags don't do this, they actually include a little side handle. So if you wanted to carry your bag this way, you are able to do that. Of course, they all have top handles, but not many have that side handle, which PGYTECH does. Here on the very top, I do have my MacBook Pro, full-size MacBook Pro at the top, and then not just that, there's an extra sleeve in here, so if you wanted to have something like a tablet, there is a little protective sleeve in between there, so the laptop and the tablet aren't hitting each other. Because these right here, of course, are all Velcro dividers, which makes it easy for you to form fit your gear. Right here, it actually fits my bag, which is carrying, of course, the DJI Mini 3 Pro. So I am able to carry my camera as well as my drone gear. At the very bottom, I have the remote control, microphones for my wireless. In this side pocket here, Insta360, wireless mics, you gotta have these, as well as my rocket, which is the one thing every camera bag needs to have. And then of course, I have my camera, carry the A7S III with me. Right now I have the 17 to 28 on here, but with this formation, I actually have it to accommodate the 28 to 75, but it does easily fit right there. And like I was talking about earlier, you have that quick access. So if you're carrying your backpack on your back and you want to easily just get to your camera, all you do is whip this around and then you can access your camera here on the side. Inside of this quick access pocket, there is another pocket in here which you can carry a lot of your accessories or batteries, which is pretty cool. They have this little battery indicator that they also had on their previous model, but basically you put batteries in here and if they're depleted, you just switch that over from green to red. That way you know that you've already used up that battery. The OneMo backpack has been my daily carry since I got it, so it's also nice that they have this one a little smaller version. So if you're just carrying a little less gear and you also want a smaller footprint, that's where the Lite comes into play. Also, when it comes down to price, the price is a lot lighter. $149 for the OneMo Lite, and you have still $199 on the original OneMo. Now that's the OneMo Lite, and that brings us over here to the OneGo Air. First thing, of course, you'll notice is that we just have a different look as far as the bag goes. The OneMo kind of has more of, I would say, the traditional type of camera bag look, where the OneGo and the OneGo Air have a little bit more, I would say, just sophisticated, kind of urban photographer type of look. And here's the big difference. You have this flap up top, which can carry a lot of your gear. And then when you stuff it in here, all you do is close that up and there you go. I really like the update they did on the OneGo for this flap. On the previous one, they had a little buckle, which made it a little bit harder for it to snap into place. This one has been really easy. All you do is press the latch, it'll automatically open. And once this thing closes up, there it is. Now, when I was traveling with the OneGo Air, like I talked about, as you can see, the aesthetic is a little bit different. We do have this latch system here at the top, which is really good if you want to have a bunch of gear that you want to easily grab. You also still have that quick access here on the side. And this is one big quick access port. As you can see, if I open this up here, I am now able to easily grab my camera out the side, and you can actually grab a couple more things. I have my drone, the remote here. So you have a nice big open section here as far as the quick access goes. While this is already open, talk about this, which is of course an accessories pocket. I have my cards, my badges, memory cards, batteries in here. So an easy accessible pocket here on this open flap, on this easy access flap here on the side. Just like on the OneMo bags, we have a large pocket here on the side to carry everything, water bottles, small tripods. If you want to carry a large tripod, you can do that with these bottom straps, which are also removable. If you wanted to hold a tripod here at the very bottom, you're able to do that. Strap these down. And when it comes to the back, we have more of a solid back. So I kind of wish that they brought over those channels here to give your back, just make it a little bit more breathable. I'm not sure why they didn't carry that over, but we do have more of a solid back on this one. Now, one of the unique features of this one is not just that little flap up top, but it's also the way that this bag opens up. This is a more of a clamshell style bag. As you can see, we have all of our gear. It's kind of tighter in here from the very top. And so the Velcro dividers, they have a more modular setup with these kind of rods that go across, which actually helps carry a lot more weight than some of the Velcro ones, which I've noticed, because these are actually placed in here with hooks. So the weight of your gear actually holds it down, and you can actually put a little bit more weight on these, kind of feel like little trays inside of your bag. When I did travel to Chicago, I did bring similar gear with me, of course. I have my drone here at the very bottom, my camera in this large area right here in the middle, which of course is also accessible from the side. Same thing here, I got my 360 camera, my rocket, as well as my DJI mic. I do like these small little sliver kind of pockets here in the middle that you can make, because like I said, you can adjust these kind of trays. And I put a bunch of like skinny stuff in here. So I have my filters, I have a bunch of cables, my Osmo Action 3 holder. Now here at the top, I did bring a couple different things. I actually brought a speaker with me because of where we were and what we're going to be doing. Brought my mic, my onboard mic that goes on top of my A7S III. And then This pocket is big enough where it holds all of your selfie sticks and all those things that sit here at top, which is also easily accessible. And as far as accessory pouches, we do have this elastic pouch that sits here up top. I carried a bunch of my chargers, and then also here on the bottom, I had my actual bricks, which I recently just took out, but I had a bunch of my brick chargers here at the very bottom. The one thing I do like about PGYTECH's bags, and they have these on both their bags, that they include this little loop here on all your zippers. So what you do is you can actually bring this zipper through here and then you pull it, and it just gives you a little bit extra security. So if someone were to try to open your zipper from the back, it just holds it there with the loop. Now, as far as price goes for the OneGo Air, they actually do have a smaller 20-liter version. This one's a 25. The 20-liter version goes for $169. This one right here, the 25-liter version, goes for $199. And there it is, guys. This is the OneMo Lite as well as the OneGo Air. When it comes to daily carrying some of my gear, I really like the size of the bag in that 20-25 liter range, as well as the price. Right now, these are going for $169 up to about $199. So I feel like it's pretty affordable for what you're getting as far as capacity of backpack and just kind of overall look, aesthetic of the bag, depending on which way you're going. Of course, I'm gonna have links to all the bags I talked about in this video down below in the video description. Huge thanks to PGYTECH for sending these out to check out. Of course, if you guys got some value from this video, a big like would be much appreciated. This is also Stasio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.